Hello everyone, welcome to episode 5 of the PogCast.
God damn, we're getting along.
I'm joined today by Lucy, and
Hello.
that's it.
Yeah,
We're
just
not joined
us
by
today.
anyone else.
What an occasion. What an occasion.
Yeah, like the last time we had just the two of us.
It was literally like the first episode.
It was the first episode, yeah. And then the second episode, we instantly started off with our first guest, and it was Bayan.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Reoccurring guest.
Reoccurring guest.
So I suppose it's okay. But
yeah, I
hey,
suppose it's okay.
We need just you and me every now and then.
Yeah, I think we should do a just you and me episode every once in a while.
Every once in
Not
a
as
while.
often as our guests ones, but I do definitely think we should just the two of us. There's a fucking car. Leave the car in. Leave the car in, babe. It's fine.
Base
I'm Bass Boost. The car and only the car.
Oh, it's 6 p.m. Everyone's gonna be. That's fine. That's fine. I don't live on a main road, I swear.
Even better.
It's fine.
So yeah. Lucy, how have you how have you been doing this past week?
I have hot and spicy, I suppose. Well, in the past 2 hours, 10 minutes, I've cut myself cutting watermelon. But that's not what we're here for, is it? Not watermelons.
I feel like that's a big issue.
It was a tiny cut with a brand new knife. It's fine. It's fine.
Is it really fine?
Yeah, I have a band-aid that keeps falling off. But that's besides the point. That is besides.
I think that is exclusively the point right now. But alright.
For the past 2 weeks I haven't streamed because I didn't feel like it. So that's that. I've done some slave labor. That's that. What about how have you been in the past week?
Well, in the past week, I have just kind of been busy with just stuff. I've gotten my spark to draw again.
Yes.
Which every once in a while, it just completely cuts out, and I just don't have the motivation to draw at all.
That is such
And it's like, I should be drawing, and I did promise to draw, but, I mean, I don't really want to. It's just,
Yeah, I get that. For the past, month or two, I've been out of not drawing. That's me. Good old not drawing.
Yeah, so I've regained my spark. If you want to see my art, twitter.com/Skelie possibly, or there's a link in the description.
Yes.
Yeah, and while you're there, please follow the podcast on Twitter,
Yeah.
Lucy on Twitter and Twitch,
Yes.
and me on Twitter and Twitch. Also our editor, Bayan on Twitter and Twitch. Thank you, Bayan, for editing these shit shows of videos.
I am a slave held up in their basement. Please send help. Please. They're forcing me to fucking edit. Please send help.
Thank you.
You know way too much. You know way too.
I have also been streaming a lot more.
Yeah,
and
a
I mean
lot
that's
more
a
than
nice
I have.
segue. That's a nice segue in our first topic, streaming.
Yeah.
I have been streaming a lot of Minecrafts, and it's really been the only thing that I've streamed, with the occasional.
You've been
Yeah.
streaming hacked clients.
Last week I fucking found the area for the base, and then just yesterday on Sunday, which is when this video is being recorded on Monday, just on Sunday, I showed off the progress I had done throughout the week, and
It's pretty much
it was
done.
literally a fucking meme of, so I did some building off camera. And
was comedy gold. Comedy gold.
it, whoo,
You literally completed like 70% of the base.
I say
Probably
it's
more.
70% of the not really. There's still a lot more that I plan to
Like
do with
90.
the base.
Okay, whatever.
Okay,
Whatever.
it's
You did most of the grindy part.
I did most of the grindy part, which was just, yeah.
Eh.
In fact, Lucy actually helped me with the base in getting like a vast majority of the shit for it.
Yeah, I
'Cause
also contributed a stack of iron blocks, which has
That's
disappeared off the
true.
face of the earth.
You're welcome.
I now
Um,
only have 16 blocks to my name.
I
Laugh.
have just kind of been vibing while
Hell
streaming.
yeah.
I plan to stream a lot more and get back into my whole stream schedule. Again, link in the description.
Hell yeah.
Of streaming on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, because it's
It's the best time for everyone.
it's the best time for everyone. I
Hell
say
yeah.
it's not really the best time for everyone, but it's a good time for
generally
Lucy
the
to
best
join
time.
in for like the half parts of it, and then
Yeah.
it's a nice stream for the US viewers to just wake up to, and it's a nice midday stream for the UK people.
Yeah.
I have amassed a total of 60 followers. Lucy, how about you? How many followers do
I
you
think-
have on Twitch?
53 at the moment.
Ooh.
Well, once again, I haven't streamed in 2 weeks, so obviously views are dwindling. But you know that's. I'm literally watching nothing. I was actually.
Yo,
thinking of
any
streaming this
Lucy
afternoon.
offline
Any
chatters?
Lucy offline. Come on, guys. I need you.
I need the
Please.
views, please. I beg.
I beg you. Give me those offline chatters, please. I need simps, please.
Bro, what do you mean? You've already got Jacob for that.
No, I
SMH.
simp for him. Well, okay, he kind of simps for me, but it's mostly one-sided, okay? It's mostly one-sided.
Mostly one.
He kind of just deals with me, okay? He
Honestly, don't we all?
reciprocates it. Ouch, my ego. Oh. It just plummeted. Oh god.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But like
Hell yeah.
generally streaming, that's pretty pog, isn't it? Oh my god, okay. I love streaming with other people. Like I love streaming with you. 'Cause
Yeah.
we
The fucking
we can just talk.
yeah.
We can just talk. And when
We
I'm
can
by
just
myself,
talk.
I'm kind of just like, when I'm not
Yeah.
like in the mood, you know. I'm kind of just like, you know how it is.
That's why I hate streaming by myself because yeah, while I'm not paying as much attention to the chat, I'm definitely having a lot more of an entertaining experience because I'm dealing with your shit or someone else's
Yeah.
shit.
Most of
While
the time,
also
me, when I
trying
kinda,
to be interesting.
Yeah, when I'm like half asleep and I'm just like, I'm going to join VC now.
Those are the best times
Those
because you are high off your mind.
I
And then you
am.
just join me, and it turns a normal chat, a normal stream into pure fucking chaos.
Oh, remember this friggin' hard.
The birthday the
Oh,
birthday stream was
stream.
chaos.
Oh yeah, because I literally fell asleep. It was like an hour and a half late, or half an hour late or something.
Whew.
That was something. Oh, looking ideas, chat. Looking ideas. Chat. We've already gone over that topic. We've already
gone over that topic.
Already gone over that one, Chief. Come on.
that oh. That oh.
That oh, Chief. Did I even spell Chief right? I think I spelled Chief.
You did.
Did
Wait.
I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, I did. Danger Doodles. Oh, God.
You spelled it right the first time, then just completely fucking scuffed it the second time.
So if, how, so if, you I feel like
Sif.
we could probably cut this part out.
Yeah, we should probably cut this part out.
Yeah.
Honestly, our editor's probably not gonna cut it out, because why the fuck not?
'Cause why,
Anyways.
ye freak. Anyways, what were we
Anyways.
talking about? Streaming with
streaming.
other people. Oh, hard, the freaking. Okay, streaming with you, so much fun. We freaking vibe it all the time.
Mhm.
Vibe is a word. It is a word.
Yeah.
You know what I would love to do? I'd love to do a hardcore stream with you.
If we can get servers to work, you bet your ass we're gonna do
Yes.
a hardcore stream. And then depending on how long we survive and depending on that shit, we might do a second one. 'Cause
Yes.
I know I'm incompetent. Lucy is competent but will fuck with me. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, yeah. I'm competent. I just don't prioritize competency. That is. The
You don't
thing.
you don't prioritize your fucking getting shit done. You prioritize fucking with me
You know
until I get slightly salty and it's like
Yes.
I kind of trying to do something here.
It's like no.
But you're like,
not
haha,
allowed to.
Vegemite sandwich, go brr, and then just go fucking high as a kite.
I feel like there needs to be context for that. Oh, that'd make for some great main channel content. That'd make for some
Oh,
great-
hell yeah. You know
Hell
what?
yeah.
Podcast gaming?
Oh,
When?
yes.
Yo?
Do I hear
Yo,
a wee,
if I
wee
fucking-
baguette in chat? Do I hear a wee baguette?
You know what? I actually like the idea of that. I like the idea of that. You and I having
Why
just
the
a
heck
separate
not?
gaming channel, I guess. But not call it podcast gaming. That
Yeah,
just
we
that
need a name.
no.
We need a name.
we need a name. So if you've got any name suggestions and you've made it this far into the video, 12 minutes. That's pog of you,
Whoa.
first of all.
Very.
And second, wait, no, it's not 12 minutes. That's just how long we've been recording. However
Yeah,
long
like
we've been,
10
however
minutes.
long in the video we've been recording. Do drop a name down in the comments.
Do it.
Preferably
demons.
serious ones, but if you can find a funny one that works, then we will
Listen,
use it.
You know that all the names I'm gonna suggest are gonna be dickery, so why don't you help us? Cause like we said, I'm competent. I just choose not to be. I choose
Exactly.
not to be.
And maybe hardcore series could be first thing on there. We could
Mm.
put VODs that I have downloaded both of the VODs for and edited into a kind of a hosh posh of the two streams.
Yeah,
Um,
that's actually the thing. I hope you are going. If let's assume our current editor. We don't want to dump more work on him.
We don't
So,
we
like,
don't want to shit on our editor. So I mean,
I know.
I'm
squat
competent
about
at editing.
Every
I'm
time
competent
I
at
touch
editing.
an editing program, everything explodes.
No,
The
every
only
time you
thing-
touch a fucking editing software, Dwayne the Sands Johnson comes out on the other side of that.
Oh, you know it. Oh yeah, freaking a few hours ago.
That was so cursed. I don't
It
know
still
how
is
you've managed
cursed.
to make something that's cursed as hell into something that's more cursed.
I changed it back from the enhanced one.
The overly saturated one
Yeah.
to the normal
Because I
one.
liked how imperfect that current Dwayne is.
It's fucking not cropped right, and it's pissing me off.
That's the point.
And you know it's not. You know it's not fucking cropped right. So you're,
I know it's not.
you're a little shit.
Mm, mm.
You're a little shit.
Yes, yes. But yeah, I know nothing about editing, which is a reason why I'm not on the whole YouTube scene. I've tried and I've been intimidated and I have failed, and it's I feel like that's a good segue into the whole YouTube.
I vaguely know shit about editing. Like I know how to cut shit, but that's as far as I know. I found a
That's all
nice
you
free
need.
editing software, and I do plan on learning it more and shit. And maybe PogCast Gaming, which is its working title, it can be a nice transition from just shit content to actually decent content that I might be proud of later on, down the line.
Debatable, but yes, I agree. I agree with that sentiment.
Have you seen my fucking YouTube? My latest video is literally me cosplaying as Dream, breathing heavily, getting lightheaded and everything.
That was
With
that
the
an excerpt
distorted-
from the freaking stream.
Oh no, that wasn't an excerpt. It was
It
literally
was a
just me.
recreation. It was a recreation.
Exactly. It was so bad. Cause like we did a chaos thing where I recorded the entirety of it, and I planned on editing it down into a somewhat watchable video, but then I imported everything into that editing software, stared at it, and said, "How the fuck am I gonna make this into an actually watchable video?"
Yeah.
So I just said, you know what, fuck it, no more, and then just
No more.
left the project. It's deleted now.
That
I'm
is
not
me
dealing
every
with that
time I
project
open
anymore.
any editing software. Now you know how I feel.
Honestly, valid.
Very.
I-
It scares me. I am terrified.
Fucking, we had Danish Dream, we had the American Dream.
Oh, that video.
Oh,
okay, that's
It was
understandable.
so bad. It was so bad.
So bad it was good.
I have
Wait,
fucking
I
PTSD
wonder-
from that. Every time I hear the Dream speedrunning music, my fucking adrenaline instantly
Your heart
kicks
rate,
in.
It goes.
My
through
heart
the
rate
roof.
goes through the roof, and then I'm just having a heart attack, looking for the source of it, and looking in my surroundings, hoping I'm not gonna fucking perish.
Yes.
Dude, fucking Rise has given me PTSD from that stupid thing. I hate.
Why don't as a result we force Rice to edit the footage?
No, we're not gonna force one of our guests to do that. No.
Listen, he's also our friend. You're just a guest.
Well, yeah, but I guess the same thing could be said about Bayan, and we're not gonna make Bayan edit
Yeah,
thing,
that's
are
fair.
we?
That's fair. No.
See?
Ban
It's
is
just
too bold.
it just works.
It just works. It just works. Why don't we just upload the raw footage and then get the viewers to edit it? In their minds.
Get the viewers to edit it.
In their minds.
No, that's just gonna be a fucking 8-hour long video. Cause last time we fucking had the birthday stream, it lasted for like 3 hours, 4 hours.
Yeah,
It was a
that's, like,
long ass stream.
Very long.
So,
I
you know,
really
us
sad about
us fucking around for like a few hours in that is just gonna be fucking chaos. I am no.
Yes. Oh. Bro, honestly, if my freaking chair keeps squeaking, Jesus Christ. If
Hog.
I could just chop the freaking ends off of my one and then upload that. Boom. Content.
At that point that's just a VOD.
It lasted like 3
Which I mean, I guess Tommy has shown that those get views, so I mean
Yeah, he has 3,000,000 subscribers on his web channel, and I am one of them.
fucking I am going to murder you.
Please,
Fucking I found out today that Lucy here is a goddamn Tommy simp, and I
No.
despise.
no.
You are.
No.
You are.
No.
You are. It is a fact. There's factual evidence to prove it.
No, stop it. I don't.
I know you're in
like
the Tommy in a Discord.
Shit.
I know you're in it. Mhm.
Josh, I don't need to know that.
I do know that.
They
How
don't
else
need
did
to
you-
know.
I'm gonna murder you. Anyways, I had a nice conversation about with our future guest Jacob, about streaming and how the bigger the following it is, the harder it is to interact with fans and everything, and how especially for lower like streamers with a lower follower count, it's a lot harder for them to keep it interesting while also retaining viewers, because if you're not doing anything that's interesting, then the viewers are like, oh, I'm not interested in this at all, so I'm just going to leave and,
Yeah.
not rejoin, because clearly they're not doing anything I'm interested in. Whereas with,
Like with bigger streamers, it's like, oh, I really really enjoy watching this person. I'm gonna watch them no matter what they're doing, and it's just like
exactly,
that.
exactly, like, they can literally just be, talking about anything, and they'll get thousands upon thousands of viewers, and it's insane. And then
Yeah.
you've got us smaller streamers who are trying to keep the retention going and trying to be interesting, and pulling in maybe tops like 50 on a good day,
Yeah. And there's
but
like the smallest,
usually
like the
keeping
even
around,
smaller streamers who try to get like even 10 viewers.
yeah, even 10 viewers is a struggle for them, and it's just it's it's a little sad that there's this whole, like, I'd like to put it at it's what I call the high pixel skyblock analogy, where people without a rank are instantly put on this low pedestal where they don't matter. Us MVP plus plus people, we're not gonna give them stuff. No. They've got to earn it on their own. But the only real way to earn that shit is from having those MVP plus plus people give you shit, give you viewers, give you the recognition that you've been
Yeah.
looking for, give you your big break, is basically what I'm getting at. Because if you don't have a big break from some large streamer or YouTuber, you're never going to see the light of day. You're never going to see you amass a total of a million followers on
Yeah.
Twitch. No,
It's like-
you're not gonna get any of that shit.
Yeah. It's like you really need to find a niche and then work it in from there. You really need
Yeah.
to find something that's unique and people want to see. You need to be entertaining right off the bat, no matter who's watching, no matter how many people there. Heck, if no one's there, like, and you're just talking to yourself, then you still need to be entertaining, because if someone comes along, then they're just gonna leave if you're not being entertaining. And then if you're just doing that, then you can never kind of like get in the whole niche of things, I guess. Getting your foot in the door, it is very difficult, but it is imperative. Otherwise, you can't really get anywhere. And like I said, getting your foot in the door, it's so hard. Like, having anyone watching is something, but like really getting your name out there, it is so hard. It is so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Being a household name, and I hate to bring this up, but like Ninja. Everyone knows who Ninja is.
Everyone
People
knows
might
who
not like
PewDiePie
him.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone knows who PewDiePie is.
Yeah.
Everyone knows who those big guys are.
Yeah.
And they're like household names. Everyone knows them. It's not like these people. And, well, they are just people. They're people who have found a niche that people are interested in and have expanded upon it. And then there's the people who are like us, trying to get our foot in the door, and it's so hard because
Yeah.
like you've got no I guess large YouTuber or streamer who's opening the door back up for you.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
oh yeah, you wanna be one of us big guys? All right, yeah, sure. Here's the door. Let me just get the door for you and everything. If you don't have the people to open the door for you, you're never gonna get there. There have been some people who have been able to do that, but
It's just
even then,
so hard. It is so hard.
it's so hard. It's
I
taken
hate
them
to say it. I hate to say
years.
it, but so much of it is just luck. It sucks to say it, but it really is the truth. And anyone can do it. Like, if you really do try hard, like, you really can do it. Like, a great example of that is Tubbo and Tommy in it. Like, as like, mainstream, as they like kind of are, or kind of are treated or whatever. Like, they genuinely did start from the bottom and just blow up. Like, they managed to get their foot in the door because they stamped their foot and pushed the door open. They pushed it open. Like, I watched a podcast of the E-Boys podcast with an episode of Tommy, and he talked about how every day and every night, pretty much, while he was while COVID was happening, he said that while everyone was relaxing and kind of doing their own thing, he worked and worked and worked and worked, and he stayed up like all night just to think of engaging titles to bring in views, and he worked his him and Tubbo, they worked so hard to just get their foot in the door and force it open. Like, you really, really have to be on top of it. Otherwise, there's really not a lot of chance that anything's gonna happen. Like, it's sad to say, but it's the truth. And my strong stance is anyone can do anything, but then, yeah, sure, but you need to put your mind to it. That's the second half of the saying. Anyone can do anything if they put their mind to it. You need to be in the mood. You need to be in that kind of game to be able to do anything.
Exactly. Anything can do anything. Anyone can do anything. Anyone can do anything, but it takes a special kind of person, or a special kind of group of people, I guess, to take something like streaming and make it popular and make it blow up. And all that shit. Like, you have to be dedicated. You can't just stream every once in a while. You can't just upload a video every once in a while. You have to be there. You have to let people know, oh yes, I am streaming right this instant. Please, if you've got the time, please come out. Please give me a little bit of support or something like that, and I will be forever grateful. Whereas you've got those people who are, I guess, lower end of the bar streamers, who are like, they don't know any of this shit, and they're just kind of there. They stream every once in a while, and the only notification that, oh yes, this person is in fact streaming, is just happenstance. Looking over on the side and saying, oh hey, that person that I watched forever ago, they're streaming again. Maybe I should watch it. And even then, 90% of the time, you're not gonna watch it if there's someone else who's streaming. For instance, who would watch my streams if like Tommy Innit was streaming or something like that? No one's gonna watch my streams, because why watch some nobody who's just there on their own when you can watch Tommy, screwing around with was screwing around with Tubbo, something like that.
And
so you've got to be dedicated, and you got to get yourself out there, and you got to do all that funky shit.
Make a name for yourself. That's the big thing. And I'm definitely kind of in that place where it's just like, I don't feel like streaming. But if you really want to be someone online, you have to be able to push past that, I don't want to feel it. You have to be able to push past that and be like, okay, I need to stream today, this day, that day. No matter what. If you want to be something.
Exactly.
You really have to be in the mindset. You have to be in that place to be able to do anything. I know that from personal experience. I used to stream every week, more than that. And then I used to average 7 or more viewers. And then I stopped streaming for 2 or 3 months, and now at most I average 2. That is drastic. I remember almost every stream I'd peak at 10 or more, and then it just went downhill when I stopped. And that was when I had my revelation, oh shit, I need to really, if I want to be something, I have to commit to it. Which was when you were asking, because I remember around New Year's you were saying, I'm coming up with my New Year's list, has anyone got anything to say, or something along those lines. And I said, if you really need to facilitate your streaming habits, only stream if you cannot, and that was my advice to you for a resolution. And yeah, because that's, like, if you want to be something, that's what you have to do, like, no question, until you are in, like, the place where you can. Even then, it's, like, best to not, because any time where you're not kind of there, people will think, oh, okay, so-and-so's not streaming, and then they'll just stop checking to see if you are, and then they just won't come back, because they won't realize you've come back if you do come back. And it's just like,
Yeah.
you need to that's why you need to facilitate yourself as someone who streams consistently, and to a schedule, and on time, and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people can make the having no schedule thing work. For instance, there's Technoblade, who just doesn't have a streaming schedule and will stream whenever, and they can get that to work, but they've got a very, very large following
Yeah.
of people who
And
will
that's
watch them
like-
no matter what they post.
Exactly. That's kind of what I was getting at, where it's hard to make it work, but you can do it if you already have your foot in the door, if you already have the door
Exactly.
open for you. Like, that's the thing. Like, yeah, that's that. Like,
Exactly.
a really good example was when Minecraft Monday was a thing. Technoblade. I'm by no means was he not popular, but he got definitely, like, a massive boost off of being that one guy who murdered everyone in Minecraft Mondays and always won first place for like the single people, and like that gained him a lot of traction. Not to say that he wasn't already popular, because he was already popular. I think he had like 800,000 subscribers, if not like above 1 million, and like he just blew up after that, and he met like all people like Wilbur, or I'm not sure if they had met before, but definitely his relationship with like that group of people was facilitated a lot more publicly, and that kind of blew everything up for him and everyone else in that kind of group, I guess. And yeah, like, that's a great example of what you said. You need someone to open the door for you. Like, obviously Technoblade started from the bottom. He didn't have anyone open the door for him. He was always himself, to my knowledge. But definitely Minecraft Monday did give him a big boost, because he did have indifferent uploading habits. He did have indifferent streaming habits and all that. But like, everyone just in Minecraft Monday was a big thing for a lot of people, including Technoblade. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, it's with the getting your foot in the door thing.
Yeah, that analogy.
Yeah, that it as lead developer at Bethesda once said, it just works.
It just works.
So yeah, streaming is anyone can do it, and anyone can, do it. But I said anyone can do it twice. It doesn't matter. Anyways, again, anyone can do it, but it's just a matter of finding your footing, finding what you want to do, finding people who will watch it, and boosting from other people.
Yeah. You know what? Can I just say something? I would love to know how many times we have said foot so far.
Hey, editor Bayan, can you put a foot counter on
I'll do you one better. No.
on the video?
Oh no! He's gonna go back, count all the feet. Someone write down 34 minutes in the raw recording. Tell me to go 34 minutes. Before editing, just go to 34 minutes.
Exactly. And on to our, I guess, next subject of social media. I guess the same thing could be said about that. If you want to grow your audience, it's really good to have shoutouts from people.
Yeah. And it's like kind of repeating the same thing with streaming. You have to be like kind of consistent, I guess. Like, say Instagram. Like, I have my art account on Instagram that I very, 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 very occasionally post stuff on. Like, even when I make something and then I post it to Twitter, I never, ever, ever put it on Instagram because I just forget that exists. I never use Instagram. Like, even on my private account that is for me and my personal life, I never, ever, ever, like, I hardly ever post on there. I hardly ever post on my story even. The only thing I use Instagram for is, like, talking to my friends occasionally. Even then, I'll just use Discord because that's where everyone is. And, like, with my art account, like, I remember when I was, like, kind of trying with it, like, I was trying my very best to post something every day, and, like, this is when my art was very, like, not kind of great quality at all, and, I remember I had, like, 50 followers, I think, one day, and then I didn't make anything for, like, 3 days or so, and I remember looking at my follow account, and I had, like, 47 followers, and I thought to myself, I had 50 followers, like, a few days ago. What happened? And that is, like, why you really need to facilitate yourself, especially on, like, platforms like Instagram, because, like, even finding an audience on a place like Instagram, it's hard, but, like, when you're indifferent with, like, uploading things, with putting stuff out there, none of your old stuff is going to be pushed out to other people because it's old. Instagram's not going to promote all this old stuff. It's not going to put it in people's recommended feed. It's all going to be the new stuff because there are probably millions and millions of new posts on Instagram every single day. They're not just going to go and post, okay, this piece of art that you might be really proud of. If you post it and then you expect to get a bunch of likes on it, but then you don't, so you wait the next day, there's still no one. You wait the next day, there's still no one. If you just keep waiting for this one post to collate any likes at all, it's just not going to. Because Instagram won't push anything that is old when they can push stuff that is new. That's the thing. You really need to put your foot in the door. We've said it a bajillion times, but you have to. It is just imperative, absolutely imperative. You have to.
And for instance, real life, I guess real life, all of these are real life scenarios, but scenario that hits really close to home because it happened to me was I just lost my spark for drawing one day and just didn't want to draw anything. And then I woke up and I had 103 followers when I knew I had 106. And it was like, oh no, what happened? This isn't supposed to, no, this isn't supposed to be happening. No, I should have more than I do right now. And while it's not a drastic change, I still really noticed it because it was the first, I guess, large unfollowing that I had. And I just kind of looked at it and said, that's not right.
Yeah,
and
because,
then
like, the thing is, like, people say, press that subscribe button, press that follow button, all that jazz. But there's nothing stopping people from pressing the unfollow button. It's just as easy as pressing the follow button. Yeah, there might be are you sure you want to unfollow this person? This, that. But it's like, that's not going to stop anyone if a person wants to go through their following list and just unfollow a bunch of people, then nothing is stopping them. If you're not, like, making it, for example with Twitter, if you're not making it into people's timelines, if you're not making yourself, like, facilitated, like if a person commonly sees you in their timeline and they're just like, oh yeah, that person, they're pretty funny, like, when they're going through their follower list and being like, I don't care about this person, this person, they only put reposts in my timeline, I don't care, then they're just going to unfollow. There's nothing stopping anyone from doing that. And that's the thing. You can gain a following, but just as easily you can just lose it. Like, it's not hard. It's really not hard.
And especially with the way Twitter is, one wrong statement and all of a sudden you have been canceled and all that work you did,
It's just
growing your stuff just goes straight down the drain. And maybe you'll have a few stragglers here and there that are like, no, you didn't do anything wrong. It was an honest mistake. You didn't know. But then people who are, just tuning in, for instance, especially on the trending tab, people who are just, seeing it and they finally get the full picture of, oh, this person said this, they're never gonna follow you. They're gonna instantly think, oh, this person's an asshole. Period. They
they don't know you before, and then suddenly you get all this negative traction. Like some stupid people say, oh, and any exposure is good exposure. That's just wrong.
Yeah.
You see,
It's
just wrong. There might be some people who follow you for the memes. Like, pretty much everyone you know who used to follow, like, Trump, they only followed it for his occasional stupid tweet, which is, like, the thing. People follow you, like, because they want to see you mess up. They want to see you say something stupid. They want to see your career, like, just drop. And that is not a good following. That is extremely toxic. So, like, it's less of a matter of, just don't mess up. It's just a matter of, like, if you have enough positive people following you, then they won't, like, they'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Now, if you did something, like, actually shitty, then, like, it sucks to be you. But, like, if you genuinely made a mistake and a lot of people misinterpreted it, then, like, it's good to have people that are there to support you and pick you back up. Because, like, let's take, like, I don't know, PewDiePie. He's had a lot of dramas. He's been, like, quote-unquote cancelled a lot.
Cough the bridge. If you know, you know.
Yeah, you know. And then there was the whole dream thing where there was, like, the thing.
The whole controversy of whether or not he cheated.
Yeah, and then also the thing before that with, like, the, I don't really remember what was it. It was, like, he was called, like, racist for doing a Native African American, cool or something. He was called racist for doing that when he thought it was, like, something from SpongeBob. And, like, there was that, and then, there was the cheating thing. And if it genuinely was a mistake, genuinely wasn't your fault, then sure, like, having that good following base is good. But, like, having a negative following base is just not good. It's toxic. And, like, just genuinely having a good following, rather than resulting in, like, oh, haha, I follow this person because they're stupid. It's, like, more kind of widespread, oh, yeah, this person's really cool, I follow them. And the positive, like, traction, it's more likely to result in actually being followed. Because if someone said to their friend, look at this tweet that I screenshot from this person, look how stupid it is, look how stupid they are. No one's going to follow that. They're just going to be like, haha, cool screenshot. But, like, if someone else, like, sent a link of a really cool artwork someone did to their friends would be like, oh, that's really cool. And then they'd maybe give a like, give a follow, repost even. And, like, things like that, those are genuinely going to give you, like, genuine growth. Whereas negative traction, that's just not going to actually get you followers.
It's there to see your downfall is basically what negative traction is.
And even then, like, people promoting you for being negative, that's not going to gain you more followers. Like, positively being spread is what's going to gain you followers. Because people can just laugh at you from a distance. They don't have to follow you for that. If people want to see what you're doing, then they follow you because they want to keep up with what you're doing. That's the thing.
Exactly, yeah.
Anyways, shall we move on to music, reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon we've banged on enough about
we've
feet.
banged on about social media, feet, and streaming, the usual
casual,
shit.
The usual. You know how it is. So,
personally, you go on? Of course.
I know you enjoy singing, but do you play any instruments other than the kazoo?
Well, I have harmonica, but I don't play it because harmonicas are a little difficult to learn. But I do want to get better at it. I
Yeah, that's
do
fair.
want to learn to play, like, the harmonica with the ukulele, and make some pretty interesting
Bro,
songs because
imagine dual wielding the harmonica.
jewel
Dual
wielding. Fucking dual wielding, hell yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, I do definitely want to make some form of music with them because occasionally I'll feel a feeling that's just like, damn, this is depressing, or this is a great feeling. I want to make a song about this, and then I'll just kind of dabble with like lyrics. They don't have any real meaning. It's just me fiddling with lyrics and everything.
Mm.
And sometimes it's okay, and sometimes it's bad. Either way, it's there, and it's like, oh, that's neat. Uh, one of
Yeah, but then like
my
it
Mhm.
it's hard to like kick off and get that into something. Like you can have the lyrics, you can have the chords, but like nothing's gonna happen if you don't proof them together and then make it happen. Like
Exactly.
proof and then boom music. Time to upload this to SoundCloud. Holy cow.
I can't wait to be a SoundCloud rapper.
Hell yeah. Now you can
Uh,
only imagine you just rapping intensely now. Hello, Mr. Rap God.
But yeah, something that has really interested me is, oh, my cat is okay. Bye, cat.
I heard your cat. Ah! I enjoy cats.
Something that I've really been wanting to do is learn my ukulele and create the kind of music genre that's more akin to like Cave Town and Dodie and stuff like that, because that music definitely has inspired me. And while I don't consider myself good at singing, I do sing every once in a while. Um, and I do want to create like a band of sorts. I already have a name for it. It was actually stolen from a Never Cake video. Off Every Night is the band name that I wanted to go with, but again, it would just probably be me doing everything. I don't know. Either way, it just seems like something interesting that I would
That
like to
does
get
sound very
into
interesting.
in the future,
I would
of
love to
course.
hear you in a band. That would be pog.
Yeah.
You rocking out the ukulele while good old
Hell yeah.
Joe next door's banging it out on the drums. Hell yeah.
Exactly. And like
Joe.
I feel like I can make all of the parts for music using just 3 instruments. Or I guess 4 if you count slapping a desk as percussion. Fucking heard that. But I do feel like I can find a way to get a harmonica, a kazoo, a ukulele, and percussion of some kind working.
Okay,
Like-
looking at someone like Wilbur, it's easy to see that making something homemade and authentic isn't hard. Because Wilbur has said publicly he's not signed by a label. He's not, like, anything like that. He's him. He is very homemade. He's not, like, he's not, he's got friends helping him. Like, obviously he's got, like, I don't remember her name, but like the female singer in like songs like I'm in Love with an E-Girl and The Internet's Ruined Me and those songs.
Yeah.
Like, obviously it's not like he hasn't had any help, but by no means is he like starting from the top. He's not been like signed by a label. He's not getting bajillions of dollars for making music. You can make music because you love it. You can make music. Yeah, you don't need to have like an ulterior motive to become a millionaire to be a singer.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
And-
just be you.
Yeah, you don't need to be rich and famous. You don't need to start like from a wealthy family to be able to make something amazing. Like, heck, if you can make something with a harmonica, a ukulele, and a kazoo and slapping a desk, then kudos to you. God damn, that I would slap to that. That'd be a freaking bop. Like, working a kazoo in, that would be hard, but god damn it, I would love it. I want to see kazoos in more streamlined songs. I'd love AC/DC. I'd love an AC/DC song.
AC/DC, but every single instrument is just a kazoo. A
Bass
kazoo
guitar,
of varying
don't
sizes.
need one. I can have a kazoo. Now I need to invest in the freaking kazoo market, don't I? Stonks.
Kazoos of varying sizes to
Oh my
create
god,
different
electric
sounds.
kazoo. Electric kazoo.
Oh, electric kazoo.
Instead
Yeah.
of having an electric guitar, just plug a kazoo in and there you go. Kazoo. What sound would that be? Oh, that'd be so good.
It would be glorious. It would be
It would be.
cursed, but it would be glorious.
Oh, cast is an understatement, my friend. Got there.
YouTube is our next topic. Unless we've got other things to say about music.
I don't know. Yeah, I reckon. Didn't we already go over YouTube at the start? I don't
YouTube is kind of a mix of like streaming,
How
social
many
media.
subscribers do you have?
I have no idea. Hold on, let me go check because I don't remember. I remember it's like around 50, 60-ish, around
That's
that
pretty
area.
good.
I don't know.
That's pretty good.
It's not the best, not the worst.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
don't care
funny
about
because
YouTube.
I
I
just
have, like,
don't
3.
fucking upload. I have 61 subscribers.
God
My
damn.
latest upload was Lucy's Just About Fucking Had It.
Oh, that one was a goodie.
That one was
a
good. That
Can
one
we
was
put-
good.
Can we put that in the description?
Yes, I will make sure I put that in the description.
Yay!
It will be at the top of the list. Don't worry.
Yay! I am happy. I am happy. God, that was so fun. Oh, that is a thing in it on its own.
It's
That is thing
it's
on
such a
its own.
good video.
Bro, if we
I
ever
have
get
been, like-
green, if we ever get green in here, greenness in here,
Mhm.
we need to talk about bringing Bed Wars.
Yo.
Yo.
Fucking, I would love to like have like the occasional guest on the
on the-
PogCast gaming, again working title.
Non-existent currently.
I would love to have just occasionally have a guest like Greenest drop by for like a few hours and just vibe.
Yes.
Something that I have been wanting to do for a while is get into YouTube and shit. Like, not just Twitch and streaming and shit, but also YouTube. Because, like, yeah, you can make it big on Twitch, which is, in my opinion, a lot harder than making it big on YouTube. Because with Twitch, it's the occasional stream with the VODs that stick around. But the stream that you... It's a one-time thing. Like, you're not going to see it again for a little bit.
Yeah,
Like
and
that
if you
exact
like what
stream.
you see, you want to be there live. You want to be there.
Yeah, you want to be there live. You want to see that. Whereas with YouTube, it's like, you can cut out your mistakes. You can do whatever, and
You don't
no one's
get
going
the
to hold you to
authentic
it.
feeling.
You don't get
that
the authentic feeling.
feel.
But that's why I think YouTube is so easy, is because if you fuck up and say, say you're getting heated and you're on a bridge and you accidentally say, no word, you can just cut it out. Whereas if you're streaming, there's no taking that back. The people that were there heard it and instantly off to Twitter it is to go cancel you and all that stuff. Whereas if you say it on YouTube, you can just cut it out. Are you?
Yeah, like, obviously things can still be said, but, like, it's a lot less, it's a lot kind of more easy to not get your bum
Yeah, it's easy
kicked
to
out of
not
there.
get kicked off the website.
Exactly.
But yeah, if people are interested And by people I of course mean the viewers. If you viewers are interested at all, of course, I have been starting to get back into the swing of uploading the occasional video.
Like the thing, okay, can I just say something? The thing with your videos and why I freaking love them is that I'm all for stupid, quick things or just stupid things in general. Not stupid, but entertaining, funny, stupid things. That kind of stupid.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
all
why I
for
think
that.
I would make it pretty good on TikTok. Is just upload
You would.
stupid quick shit. That's
Yes.
just me fucking around with whatever.
Yes. Oh, remember when your cat turned off your PC? Imagine making a TikTok of that. Like, you just have your phone out, you're on call on Discord with, like, me, some other people, and then your phone's out, and then you're just recording your cat casually while just in the background talking to us. And your cat just nudges the off button, and then you just scream, "No!" And then you perfectly cut it. TikTok, billion views.
it cuts to the shutting down screen.
Yes!
And it's just nah.
Or like you have your laptop and then your cat comes along, sits on the keyboard, no big deal. But then it freaking slaps the power off button.
We have used like 3 different meanings for turn off. You've said slaps the off button, smashes the off button, taps the off button.
Snuggles the off button.
Ooh. Ooh woo.
The cat is oohing for the off button. Oh god.
But yeah, I think just quick shit like that is reasons why I will make it I will probably would make it pretty big on websites that are specifically designed with quick, easy content that's accessible anywhere.
And that's like just funny and generally entertaining.
Yeah. Just entertaining videos that are quick, funny, and it's quick upload. You make it, post it, done.
Can I just
Whereas,
say, you and I would be great at perfectly cut screams. I just scream as it is, and you scream less, but you at least used to scream a lot. Your screams,
yeah.
perfect for perfectly cut screams.
Yeah,
Can I say?
and I've gotten into the habit of accidentally, every time I go to like do a comedy scream,
Oh god.
I instinctively automatically cut it off, like without any use of my mic cutting out or anything. But I'll just scream and it'll be like ah, and it just sounds perfectly cut. And I've gotten into that habit of whenever I do a comedy scream, I cut it off for no fucking reason.
It's
Because
like
I have
chase
who-
after you in Minecraft and you perish.
fucking, I could record just me vibing, and then I turn around and there's Danish Dream running after me, and just ah.
Oh no. Ah! we could install the freaking what is it, the proximity chat mod instead of the plugin, and then just
Yeah.
slowly have the music fade in.
Yeah.
Skelie turns around.
It's just coming from like my left ear, and then I just turn to the left, and oh shit.
Pulls out axe.
I would promote the shit out of that video
Hell
if
yeah.
ever it gets made.
I would promote it.
I would fucking lose my shit at it, because I laugh. In my mind, funny equals loud. So, you know,
Yes.
people make shitty things, and I'm instantly like, haha, that shit's funny. Ha.
Yes. Bro, we're on the same wavelength. Except I'm with cat videos that are loud. Or cat videos with cat videos that just... Or just cat falling equals funny.
My favorite cat videos are the edited ones where it's just a cat walking or vibing, and then there's just fucking music put behind it.
Oh, like the he
I
video?
love... Yeah, kind of like the he video. Everyone knows the
Yes.
he video. That
Everyone.
video is like my
Everyone.
fucking favorite because it's just a
Yes.
cat walking,
It's just
but
a
it's got
cat
this
walking with
funky little
do do do
music behind it.
do 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 do.
What, what song is that supposed
That's
to
the
be?
it's the he song.
Do, 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 do. Yeah, I guess it is kind of hard to
Do do do
replicate. All right.
do 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 do.
So cursed. Anyways, yeah, that YouTube is one of my favorite platforms. Not because of, watching things, but being able to put my dumbass content on there.
Yes.
One of my favorite videos on there currently is Among Us is a Hard Game.
I think I watched that one.
Yeah, it's currently my most watched video.
Yes.
I don't have many videos because it took a lot of them down.
Hmm.
Because no.
I get that.
So Among Us is a hard game. It's got 36 views. And that's my most watched one, and it's great because it's
Hell
stupid
yes.
and it shouldn't be funny, but it is.
That's like the amazing thing about your stuff. It shouldn't be funny, but it really, really is. It
Yeah.
just is. Like, oh my
Yeah.
god, the freaking Lucy has just about fucking had it one. Like, to me, at least, that one, pinnacle of comedy.
Like, if you break it down, it's not that funny. If you
It's
break
literally
it
just
down
me
to,
looking at a camera.
oh yeah, it's just Lucy vibing on a rock, turning around slowly, and then saying, I'm about to fuck shit up. With it, and it was, with it, and I accidentally did this, but I accidentally perfectly cut it. So that's what makes it even better. Is that not
Yes.
only is it fucking cursed, it's also perfectly cut.
Yes. Yes. Just stuff
But
like
yeah,
that.
if you just break down the video, it's not that funny. It's like the least funny thing you can
But if
think
you
of.
watch it, like the first couple, like you watch it, you laugh, and then you're just like, hold up, what happened? You replay it, and you're just like,
Exactly.
I'm sorry. What?
And that's how you get that shmoney, bro.
Shmoney,
Money,
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 money.
money. That freaking he was in sync.
We are at the hour mark, so we should move on to our final thing,
Future media
which
plans.
is future media plans.
Yeah.
Lucy, why don't you go first?
Well, I personally, I don't like the idea of like relying on online to be a career, but I really do like the idea of being able to make it one, I guess. Like, right now, I'm definitely looking at going to university in the future. I either want to major in like astrophysics or art, one of the two. Drastically different, but hey, I'm still thinking.
Yeah.
But if I'm being honest, I love creativity. And if I did end up going into like astrophysics or something, there's not that much room for creativity unless I'm coming up with a new freaking theory for something. But like, that's not fun. I like the idea of being able to have fun while like being able to make a living for myself, which is why I like the idea of online, which is why I look at these YouTubers, these streamers, these people online, and I think, goddamn, wouldn't it be cool to be in that kind of position? Because, like, just being able to vibe, just be happy, and just, like, obviously, it's not guaranteed. There's a lot more under the surface to it than just, streaming or uploading every now and then. I know there's a lot more to it than that, but like, honestly, I think I'd rather that than having a 9-to-5 job, waking up every morning and being like, ugh, and then just kind of living that life. I like the idea of that, of being online for that reason, you know? And, while I'm not prioritizing that idea, I would love to be able to have that happen. Like we were saying before, you can't just hope for it to happen and then have it happen, because like while it is very lucky, like the whole thing is very luck based, it's also very niche based. You need to have a niche. You can't just upload, every now and then. That's the thing. If you want it, you have to be 100% for it. That's the thing.
Exactly.
I'm not
Yeah.
100% for it personally. While I like the idea of it, it's not everything I want in life, I guess. I want to be able to do something that is lucrative. I want to be able to do something that makes me happy. And while one might it might be fun, it's not guaranteed to be lucrative being online. And then the other way round, if I went and majored in astrophysics, like I said before, it's pretty much guaranteed to have a really good income, but not guaranteed at all to be fun. That's the thing. And it's hard to find that median. And if you can, then that's amazing. And that's generally what you can do with, if you really find your niche, that's what you can do online. And that's what I'd love to do. But because I'm kind of, iffy about it, that's why I'm only, half off. What if I invested in all this high-tech streaming equipment, and then I just never blew up because I was never fully committed to that idea? Then that would just be a huge waste. That's why I'm not 100% committed to the idea. Obviously, anyone can start from anything. Anyone can stream on a laptop with a headset mic if they wanted to. And you can get viewers from that. You can get viewers from anything, as long as you're entertaining, as long as you're you, as long as you're authentic, as long as you're happy, and as long as you're putting all of your heart into it. But if you're not putting all of your heart into it, it's hard to be able to do anything. And that's the thing. I personally don't know if I could do that. I want to, but I don't know if I can. And that's why I'm kind of thinking of focusing on being able to work out what I want to do in my life, or what I'm going to do in my life in the future, rather than committing to this thing that could just be a dream, an aspiration, just a distant dream or aspiration that never really came to be, I guess. That's why, personally, I want to focus on, university, finishing high school, all that, getting an education, rather than committing everything to that kind of thing, I guess, being online. And what about you, Skelie? What's your kind of plan in the future?
Well, personally, I'm going for the most part, the opposite direction of, I am, I'm not smart, and I don't say that as a self-deprecating thing. I am not smart.
You're willing
Math
to
has
take
always
the
confused
risk?
me. English and all that shit is just, it makes no sense. All that shit. And I guess I might have some form of learning disability or some shit like that. I don't know. And I can't really get it diagnosed or whatever. But it's just, I'm constantly thinking of things that would be more interesting than what I'm currently doing. And while I could sit down and do all the work that is given to me, my mind is no, 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 no. Why do that when you can go, for instance, stream? Why do schoolwork when you can fiddle with everything else? And I know that's part of my ADHD speaking, which is undiagnosed, but I'm 90% sure I have it. And my doctors are even pretty damn sure I have it. So I'm pretty sure it's safe to say I am pretty sure I have it. Anyways, but I like the idea of working whenever I'm bored, whenever I feel hey, now's a good time to stream, and doing whatever, instead of having a set schedule that I need to work now, I need to work all the time, and I need to pay attention to everything and blah blah blah. Having the opportunity to upload and stream whenever I'm mentally able to, and whenever all that shit is going off, is fantastic, because it means I can work large air quotes around that. It is technically a job, I guess. But being able to work whenever is just such, it's my dream job, is what I'm getting at. And being able to stream, and I've always had this thing where I want to make people happy. I've had a shit life, and I don't like that. Like, so many things have gone wrong. But again, I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, so many things have gone wrong in my life, and I want to be the one person in whoever's life, where they wake up one day from a shitty day. They wake up in like the middle of the night or something, or whenever. They get out of bed, go to work, do whatever, come home, and they've just had a shitty ass day, and be the one person that they go to automatically for something to cheer them up, something to make them feel better about themselves, and all that stuff. I want to be that person. I want to be the person that makes people happy, and be able to give people the life that I never really had, which was a life of just pure joy and pure happiness. And even if it's only for about an hour tops, just being able to make people happy with whatever I do is just something that I've always really wanted to do. Even from a really young age, I used to think of video ideas that I wanted to do, and these dumbass things that at the time were just hilarious to me, and I loved them to bits, and just how I could do whatever and get people to laugh. And like, being able to make people laugh, being able to make people smile, being able to get people out of a depressive state by just existing, and by my content just being there, is something that I yearn for. And I know it's the cheesiest shit you've ever heard, but it's definitely something that I have wanted to get into, and like that's why being a streamer, being a YouTuber, being a TikToker, whatever I decide to do in the future. Yeah, being just an entertainer in general, just it it's what I want. And just the other day, I was on call with Frozen, and I just made some dumbass joke, and just hearing them laugh it brought me serotonin and shit, because it's like, I can't believe that shitty ass joke made this person laugh. That's so cool. I want to make more people happy and shit like that. And as for plans, I want to get into editing more. I want to get into uploading more, like, quick shit that's just quick, funny, you can click off of it after it's done, and while it's not going to give me any ad revenue, mid-roll ads, it's going to be there just for people to watch every once in a while and just vibe to.
Yeah. Honestly.
Like the Lucy's just about fucking had it video that.
Yeah.
It's quick, it's simple, and it's brought at least one person that I know serotonin, and shit like that.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that your like standpoint and your like aspiration to and your reasoning behind what you want to do, it's very admirable. Like, honestly, you're doing this not because you look up to all the people who are like all the big dogs who are making millions and millions a day. You don't want it for that reason. You want it because you genuinely want to make people like happier, and that's very admirable.
Yeah.
And I can personally say, just by being like good friends with you, you have made me very happy. Like honestly, I'm not even going haha funny. Oh well, we're playing whatever.
Aw.
Like genuinely, you have made me so happy. You have pulled me out of my sad moods. Like I've had days where I've just been laying in bed. I've felt like dog shit, and I've just wanted to sleep through the entire day. I've gone on call with you after a day like that, and my mood would have just like accelerated marginally. Just being on a call like with you and having you as a close friend, it genuinely makes me happy. And because you have aspirations to do that, I know you can do anything with that reasoning. I know you can get where you want to get, because I know that because you're in the right mindset, you're doing this for the right reasons, you can do whatever you want to do, because you are compassionate, you are kind, you are very funny. And you can do, and you can get anywhere you want to get. You can do anything you want to do, because I know that like you're doing it for the right reasons. You are committed. You are ready to commit to everything, and that's very admirable, honestly. And yeah.
Now don't get me wrong, the money's a nice plus, but
well, I think that's a good note to end on.
Shmoney. But yeah, all that shit. The money is just a nice plus, and like, well, I will probably still have to be working at my local McDonald's for like the foreseeable future. Still, like, making a little bit of money here and there from making people laugh, and the people that have found me and find me so interesting and find me so funny, and I give them the serotonin that they needed to get through the day, to get through the week, to get through their year. It's a nice thing to think about, and just being able to make people happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, you do bring up a good point. Now would probably be a good time to end the stream.
Yeah.
Stream. This is the stream. The recording.
You're too in the mindset. you're too much in the mindset. See? You are committed. Exactly what I was saying 2 seconds ago. Before you were gonna rave about money. Just kidding.
Money.
Money. We are high.
You haven't even had your goddamn sandwich yet. Holy shit.
I've had watermelon. I think that's doing weird stuff to me. Watermelon.
Anyways, thank you the viewer for watching these.
Thank you very much.
I know at least a few people who have watched every single one of them. And to those people, I say thank you very, very, very much that you like Lucy and and our editor. You like our dynamic so much to, be subscribed or whatever, be watching us, all that shit.
You and me have an amazing dynamic. We both
it's glorious.
We have the most dog shit sense of humor, and it's amazing because it works so well.
It does. As Bethesda editor, as Bethesda person once said, it just works.
It does.
So yeah, on that note, thank you all so much for watching. We'll catch you in episode 6, where we have two people, hopefully, people, at least one,
We'll see.
guest, Jacob and Daniel. So yeah, you'll be able to watch that when it comes out in about 2 weeks. Again, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you then. Have a fantastic 2 weeks.
Indeed. Yes.
So yeah, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm still a slave held in their basement. Please send help.